So hello friends, today we are going to discuss the classification of classification of lipid, and this classification of lipid is given by the one scientist, and it is the biologist Bloor. Okay, so they categorize the lipid into three parts. One is simple lipid, one is compound lipid, third one is derived lipid. Okay okay this is the lipid actually. Derived lipid. So first of all, you should be know about the nature of lipid. So here I will mention the is simple structure of lipid. So it is the lipid. So in the lipid part, if this moiety is called fatty acid. This moiety is called fatty acid. This you can say that it is the fatty acid, and this moiety is called glycerol. Since it is glycerol, here OH will be, means OH is not present, means in the reaction when it will be formed, this is the acid part. Here hydrogen is not present, means H2O will be released in the reaction medium, which how much in this three molecule is used when you will be formed the lipid. So three water will be released out when you will add glycerol means this one. And fatty acid means this part. So I have mentioned here that acid will be three molecule of fatty acid. So here if you see here, this is the lipid. So I mentioned that it is lipid. So lipid is either it will liquid or it will be solid. The nature of liquid and solid of lipid is based on this moiety. If here it is the single bond, carbon single bond, this is the carbon. So single bond is present, then the nature will be solid, means when carbon single bond present, then it nature will be solid. And when carbon double bond in the region will be present, then liquid, nature of lipid will be liquid. When if you want to convert this liquid to solid part, liquid means oil, solid means ghee. So if you want to convert oil to ghee, then you will add hydrogen. When double bond is present, means hydrogen, this species is hydrogen deficient. Then when you will add hydrogen in the presence of any metal catalyst, the nature from oil convert to solid into means ghee. Oil can convert to ghee by addition of hydrogen in the lipid part. So it is the simple how you can convert the liquid to solid or oil to fat or ghee. So it is the simple procedure how you can form the lipid. So we will come at the main point. So simple lipid is actually, it is further divided into two part, fat or oil, second wax. In fat and oils, it is the lipid means it is made up of fatty acid plus glycerol. It is made up of fatty acid plus glycerol, but fatty acid is in both is common. Fatty acid is common in both, but which is not common. Fatty acid is common in both, but here alcohol in this alcohol may be different. Okay, if you see here in wax, which alcohol? In this cetyl alcohol is used. In this cetyl alcohol will be used, but in this glycerol will be used. They may be glycerol. Okay, so it is the simple difference between phytanyl and waxes. Cetyl, actually what is cetyl? You should be also know about the cetyl. It is long chain of carbon hydrogen and the number of carbon is 16. Okay, so it is the simple lipid. Okay, the next we will come at the compound lipid. Okay, this is the compound lipid. Okay, you will delete, I will mention here very clear way. Compound lipid. Okay, so here what is the compound means? This is the compound lipid. Okay, so lipid means fatty acid plus glycerol will be fatty acid plus alcohol will be present, so you can mention fatty acid plus plus alcohol. Fatty acid plus alcohol will be present. Okay, the moiety which will be different is compound means any other species is also present, and this species, if phosphate is present, since in this phosphorus you will be add, then the nature of lipid will be phospho, because you will add here phosphate, phospholipid. Okay, in this some nitrogen base is also added when you will form the phospholipid. Okay, so it is the one class of compound lipid. Okay, if here it is actually phospholipid is further categorized into glycophospholipid. It is further categorized into glycophospholipid. The second one is sphingophospholipid. The second one is sphingophospholipid. Okay, so the new part is here fatty acid will be common. Fatty acid is common. Lipid is made up of fatty acid plus glycerol. So you will add fatty acid in both because both are lipid first. But glycophospholipid means glyco okay, means here glycerol you will add glycerol, but in this sphingol is added. Sphingol is the alcohol. Okay, so in this sphingol then name is sphingophospholipid. Phospho means you will also add phosphate, in this you will also add phosphate. Nitrogen base is also added in this in very small amount. Okay, so why it is named glycoro? Actually it is glycorophospholipid because glycoro means glycerol alcohol. Actually most of the lipid which is categorized into compound are derived. Okay, in which only alcohol will be changed here. Okay, so in this glycerol is present, in this sphingol is present, so that's why it is called glycorophospholipid. It is called sphingophospholipid. Okay, so it is the phospholipid. Then we will, so it is the one category of compound lipid. Okay, the second is class is the second class is glycolipids. The second class is glycolipid also. Okay, glycolipids means glyco means here sugar moiety is added. Okay, glyco means glucose, means carbohydrate is present, carbohydrate is present. Okay, so in glycolipids this is the second First is the phospholipid, second is the glycolipid. So lipid is means here fatty acid plus fatty acid plus glycerol will be present. Okay, fatty acid, glycerol, either other alcohol will be present. Okay, you can say I will not glycerol here added, I will added here alcohol only. But the main how it is named glyco means carbohydrate moiety is present in this. Okay, plus nitrogen base is also added. Okay, so it is the glycolipid. Okay, so the main, if you see the example of glycolipid, then cerebroside, okay, in neuron system. Okay, it is present in the neuron cerebrosides. In cerebroside glycolipid is present. Okay, so it is very important, glycolipids. Okay, the third categories of compound lipid is, the third category is lipoprotein. Lipoprotein. Okay, so what is lipoprotein? It should be understand what is the lipoprotein. Okay, so lipoprotein, as name is showing that here, lipo means lipid. Okay, and protein means protein is lipo means lipid, protein means any protein might is present. So lipid is made up of fatty acid plus glycerol, fatty acid plus glycerol. Okay, okay, and other moiety may be, protein may be either it is chylomicron is a proteinaceous nature, and it may be LDL, low density protein, high density protein. Okay, and it may be fatty acid plus albumin, may be present. Okay, since if you see here, so fatty acid may be present, glycerol may be present. Okay, and glycerol may be present. Okay, protein may be either low density protein or high density protein, or fatty acid plus or albumin being present. Not it is albumin is a protein. So these are the protein fragments. Okay, so then, and some nitrogen base is also present. Okay, so it is the, actually in this part, in this nitrogen base is not present. Okay, so this is the lipoprotein. Okay, and it acts as a carrier. Lipoprotein acts as a carrier of lipid. If you see the cell membrane, okay, then if you see the structure of fluid mosaic model, in which the chemical nature, if you see here, in this lipoprotein is present, they act as a carrier for lipid molecule from outside to inner side. Okay, so it is the lipoprotein. The chemical composition is fatty acid plus glycerol, and the protein may be either low density or high density, or chylomicrons or albumin. Okay, and the function of this lipoprotein is act as a carrier. Okay, so it is the compound lipids. Okay, the one lipid is remaining here, so I will discuss. This is the derived lipid. Okay, this is the derived lipid. Okay, so derived lipid is, in this lipid is the third, it is third categories. So lipid is present, then first you will add fatty acid plus alcohol will be present. Okay, and this alcohol will be glycerol. Okay, this will be the glycerol, and the glycerol part may be steroid. It may be steroid. Okay, steroid is the long number of containing cyclic number of this one, and like that. Okay, and in this OH is also present, so it may be steroid or esterol. Okay, and it may be mono or diacyl glycerol, mono or diacyl glycerol. Okay, and it may be fat soluble vitamins, it may be fat soluble vitamin, fat soluble vitamins. And okay, so it is the derived lipid. The composition of only alcohol is different. Okay, it may be steroid, it may be mono diacyl glycerol or fat soluble vitamins. Okay, so it is all about the derived lipids. Okay, so here I will I have complete the classification of lipid. Okay, so in last, if you are in any confusion or any queries, then please write, please mention in the comment box your queries. I will give the answer. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, and if you like this video, please subscribe my channel. Okay, it is the new channel, named is chemistry tutorial. Okay, and if you subscribe this channel, it will be promote, and we next will be, as soon as possible we will upload next videos. Okay, so thank you for watching this video, so meet you later. Okay, so thank you.